Hello there everyone. That's how we start our very first reaction video. It's a new category of video. How many times can you say video in one sentence? In which I react to different media related to transport. And in the very first one, Abracadabra, I'm going to be reacting to clips from films in which the London Underground is featured. We've got 7 of these. Obviously there are lots of other films in which Transport for London is featured, but they're not all featured here. So we're just going to run through them, starting with the very first, which is from Thor: The Dark World. It's the epic train scene, so let's check it out. I mean, that was just like an epic transition, just like from a random place in London to Underground station. Like, how convenient could that be? If anyone could just literally go from the street underground, everyone would be doing that.
Mind the gap.
How do I get to Greenwich?
I mean, first question when you get on a tube train, how do I get to this place? How do I get to this place? And you can see right now, as I've paused the video, that this lady is just staring at him because, you know, he's in this full armor, a little bit strange, a bit scarred and everything. They've all got these strange expressions, confused expressions. Let's see how this goes.
Take this train, 3 stops.
Mind the gap.
I mean, she was just really calm about it, just really chill. She just said, just take 3 stops on this train while everyone is literally taking photos. I mean, that's not an everyday sight on the Underground, is it? Seeing Thor just walk onto your train and asking, how do I get to Greenwich?
Sorry.
And yeah, of course, if you're on the tube, it sometimes happens that the train just accelerates so fast they get pushed back into another person. Yeah, let's move on to the next clip, which is probably my favourite one. I've seen this before, and it's from my favourite James Bond film, which is Skyfall, and it is called The London Underground. Very fitting name.
Got you. Tracking your location.
I mean, it's just crazy how in all those secret spy films, they have like diagrams of like every single part of the city and stuff, and then you can just see Bond going into the tube tunnel.
If you're through that door, you should be in the tube.
I'm in the tube.
That's just the moment where he just realizes he's on the tube. No, you know, you just have like tracks, and he's just like,
I'm on the tube.
Bond, this isn't an escape. This was years in the planning.
He wanted us to capture him. He wanted us to access his computer. It was all planned.
honestly, really good time for a chit chat. He's just randomly walking through a tube tunnel, and you know, you're gonna have a train just coming in like a minute.
It won't open.
Of course it will. Put your back into it.
Why don't you come down here and put your back into it?
Exactly, Q. You should go down there into that tunnel and try to open that door, and you know, you're gonna experience just how frightening it is when you're in a tube tunnel and there might be a train approaching and you can't open the door.
No, it's stuck. Oh, good. There's a train coming.
No way, there's a train coming. That is an incredible just revelation.
Told you. We've alerted security. Police are on their way.
What a calm way to react, and you know, just narrowly escapes the train.
Where are you now?
Temple Tube Station.
And I always remember this really funny part where James Bond says, as he just heard,
I'm at Temple Tube Station.
You're not at Temple Tube Station. 1996 tube stock trains do not go to Temple Station. Temple Station is just for District and Circle line, so I don't know where you got the Jubilee line from, but you're not at Temple Station. And earlier in the clip you could clearly see that there were signs for the Circle and District lines pointing downwards, and obviously this was filmed at Charing Cross Tube Station, the part of Charing Cross that is no longer used. You know that the train enthusiast community is going to point that out for you.
Oh, I see. There you are.
I know where I am, Q.
There's too many people. I can't see him.
Welcome to rush hour on the tube.
Do I get on the train?
Do I get on the train? That is a strange question considering the doors have closed, but lots of you will probably know what happens next.
Do I get on the train?
On.
What?
Get on the train.
You can just see the expression on this guy's face, who's looking at him jumping on. It's like, did that just happen? Did I just see that happen? This maniac's just been chasing the train down the platform and jumped onto its back carriage.
He's keen to get home.
He's keen to get home. Oh my god. He clearly does not understand that this guy is part of the MI5. MI5? MI6? I'm getting my James Bond facts wrong here.
Open the door, please. Open the door.
Health and safety. Carry on.
Health and safety, carry on. I mean, that's a comment that he's just said to a tube train driver who's just seen him jump onto the back. And that's all we're going to see of this clip, so we're going to move on to the next, which is from Fast and Furious. It's 1 versus 2 fight scene. So if you don't like watching violent stuff, please skip to the next part of this video. Stop right there. Classic thing for the British police to say, stop right there. Like, when has something like that ever happened on the tube? Obviously, this is from Fast and Furious, which is very violent. But you can see that the camera's just moving so fast they can barely understand if you're not from London where this is even taking place. Oh my god. Okay, I've just seen a bit forward in the video and this continues for another minute, so I'm just going to move on to the next one because I don't want to watch violent scene. The next one is called Billy Elliot Final Scene. I don't remember this.
Dad! Come on, man, we're gonna be late!
I feel like this scene is gonna have a really sad ending. That was it! Wow, that was really quick. So next we have, which is a very well-known film at Tottenham Court Road. It obviously wasn't filmed at Tottenham Court Road, but let's see this scene. mean, what a wonderful way to start the scene. You've got, obviously this is very iconic because, you know, the tube has this sound where when the train is about to arrive onto the platform, it sometimes makes this very ghostly like sound, and if you've got a werewolf there howling on an empty platform, that's going to create a very scary scene. So I like the way they've played around with the sounds on the underground to create this.
I can assure you that this is not in the least bit amusing. I shall report this.
I mean, that was just the most British way of saying, if you're a prankster, I really don't like you. I mean, this is very unrealistic, isn't it? You've just got an empty tube station, which literally never happens because there's always somebody else there.
Good Lord.
What a scary way to end the final scene that I'll be watching today. I just wanted to point out before I said goodbye that I really like how the filmmakers of all these films which have had the London Underground featured in them are really talented. They've really kind of used that cool space that underground stations have, that iconic space, you know, like the really long winding corridors that we used in this scene, and lots of other kinds of parts of the London Underground that we used in previous scenes. So I really like the way they used that to create their own atmosphere that really fits to the style of film. So that is the end of today's experimental video. There will be more of these because I really enjoyed making this. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. Press subscribe and like. Have a good day. And toodle pip, bye bye, cheerio.